Okay, so the next thing that we're going on to there, lads, is combinations or selections, okay? So in the last one, they were called permutations. The order was important. For this one, the order is not important, okay? Will you have your calculator ready to go there, please? And the button we're going to be using is NCR. So if you look on your calculator, it's the second function 5 button, okay? So will you make sure that you have that ready to go? It's the second function 5 button. Where you would have seen this notation before, from N choose R. Alright, so from N choose R. This would be in the binomial theorem. Do you remember when we did that before Christmas, the long part? But this is like the first part of it, from N choose R. So it's the second function 5 button. Alright, so let's look at example number 8 down here. Okay, so from 5 books A, B, C, D, E, we want to choose 2. So we could have, you could list them all out, A, B, A, C, A, D, A, E, B, C, B, D, B, E, C, D, C, E, or D, and E. There's 10 different ways. Note, B, A is not different to A, B since the order does not matter, okay? We can say this by saying we have 5 options and we want to choose 2. So from 5, choose 2. And the way that we write it is this brackets way, from 5, choose 2. Okay, and it's going to be 10 ways. So will you just enter your calculator there now, put please 5, second function 5, 2 equals 10. Okay, let's practice the 3 of these onto your calculator. Let's do them together. 8, second function 5, 3 equals 56. 11, second function 0 equals 1. Because in how many ways can I choose nobody? Just in one way. And the next one, from 20, choose 18. So it's 20, second function 5, 18 equals 190. All right. So before we use the button, we must decide how many you're choosing from and how many you're choosing. So from N, choose R. Let's go through example number 9 together here. In how many ways can a subcommittee, a group, oh, I forgot to mention, did I write that up here? Yes. Look for words like choose, pick, select, or a committee or a team, anything like that. And that's my NCR. Okay, it's the second function 5 button. So example 9, sorry. So in how many ways can a subcommittee or a group of 4 people be chosen from 9 if there are no restrictions? So if there's no restrictions, I just write down 9, choose 4 equals 126 on my calculator, doing this way into my calculator. One person must be chosen. Now, the way I imagine this, okay, so I have 9 people and I always imagine them lined up along a wall, all right, like a lineup of people along a wall. So there's 9 of them. One person has to be on it. So say, right, he already got voted in or something like that. So I would say my 9 are lined up along the wall. I put him to one side and say, okay, you're definitely on the committee. So now, how many people are still in front of you? There's 8 people in front of you. And how many spaces are left in the committee? There's only 3 spaces. How come? Because there was 4 spaces, but one fella had to be on it. So he's definitely on it. He's gone. So now from my 8, I'm filling 3 spots. Does that make sense? So I'm from 8, choose 3. Okay, so one person is on it, so you kind of block him out. He's gone, so you're not choosing from 9 anymore. You're choosing from 8 because one is definitely on it. You're not filling 4 spots. You're only filling 3 because that fella is already filled in his. And onto the calculator, 56 second function. 8 second function 3. Second function 5 3 is 56. 56 different ways that could happen. The next one, 2 people are excluded. Again, imagine you're 9 people along a wall, 2 of them, okay, so they maybe failed a test or something like that. They can't get onto the committee, so they're gone. So how many people are lined up in front of you now? There's 7 of them. How many spots are you going to fill? I still need to fill my 4 spots. So 7, choose 4. So from 7, choose 4 onto the calculator for practice. 7, second function 5, 4 equals 35. 2 particular people cannot be together. Okay. So the way we do this is we say it's the total minus the opposite. So the total way minus the opposite, because it'd be very difficult to find out the way that they're not together. But what we can find is all the ways that they are together. So if we find how the ways they are together and do the total, take away that, we'll be left with the opposite. It's like what I was saying yesterday about 1 minus the opposite. Okay? So we do the total minus the opposite, and we'll be coming across this idea a lot in probability, and I see I spelled restrictions wrong, so sorry. These days when we hear restrictions, we probably think of all the things that we're not allowed to do, but anyway, so I've spelled that incorrectly, so I must change that. So two particular people cannot be together. So we find the ways that they are together and do the total minus that. Okay, so the total with no restrictions we found out was 9 choose 4, which is 1, 2, 6. There it is. Now, how do I put the two people are always together? Again, imagine your 9 lined up along the wall. 2 of them are definitely on it together. Okay, so you put them out to one side or out of the room, and they're definitely on the committee. So how many people are you left to choose from? I have 7 left, and how many spots am I filling? I'm filling 2 spots with those 7 people, because I've put the other 2 people together on it. So that happens in 21 ways. So 7 choose 2 is 21. So subtract those then. So in 21 ways, they're always together. So the rest of the ways then, they're not together. All right. Okay, so that's that one done. The next one is selection from different groups. So let's carry on with that example. To divide 7 children into groups of 3 and 4, the number of ways is from 7 choose 3 and from 4 choose 4. The last group chooses itself. That is no choice. That makes sense. To choose 3 men and 4 women from a group of 6 men and 7 women, you do the first group and the second group. God knows where this has gone now. Sorry, lads. Okay, so if we see at least or at most, the best way to deal is the total minus the opposite. Okay, so, right, let's have a look at this one here. From the letters of the word sectional, how many choices of 2 vowels and 3 consonants can be selected? Remember, and means multiply. So for my vowels, how many vowels do I have? I see 1, 2, 3, 4. From 4, choose 2. And from 5, choose 3. And you're just multiplying the 2 of them. The next one, combinations of 3 vowels and 3 consonants. So from 4, choose 3, and from 5, choose 3, and you multiply. Okay? How many choices of 4 letters containing at least 1 vowel? Again, if I see at least, it should trigger me to say the total minus the opposite. Okay? The total minus the opposite. So the total with no restrictions, sorry, I'm not sure what that is. So it's the total minus the opposite. So it's 9 choose 4 minus 5 choose 4. So what's the opposite to at least 1 vowel? The opposite to at least 1 vowel. So at least 1 vowel means 1 vowel or 2 vowels or 3 vowels or 4 vowels. What's the opposite to that? The opposite is no vowels. So you work out no vowels and subtract them. Or you can work out this long way here. You could say 1 vowel, 2 vowels, 3 vowels and 4 vowels, and add them all up. Okay, so how many choices of 4 letters containing at least 1 vowel are possible? 2 options. You can do the total minus the opposite, or you can do each one individually. Okay, another example to go through. In how many ways can a committee of 6 people be chosen from 5 teachers and 8 students? If there are no restrictions, so I need 6 people on my committee and I'm choosing from 13. 13 choose 6 is 1716. There has to be four students. So 4 students, and that means there's 2 teachers. So from 8 choose 4, and from 5 choose 2, and that gets you 700. If there is a majority of teachers, so for a majority, and there's 6 people, I can't do 3 and 3 because that's half and half. That's not a majority. So I have to do 4 and 2, or, remember, or means add, 5 and 1, or 6 and 0. I can't do 6 and 0 because I only have 5 teachers available. So my ways to do it so from 5 choose 4 and from 8 choose 2. See, your 5 and your 8 stay the same. Your 5 and your 8 stay the same, but I'm choosing 4 and 2 or 5 and 1 because there's 6 here and there's 6 here. And then you add together the 2 of them. So and means multiply, or means add. Okay, I hope that's helpful now for your work for today and tomorrow, lads. Very best of luck with it. Drop me an email if you're stuck. Thank you.